Welcome back to America Today. Friday night in Sacramento marked a long-awaited return and another step forward for a Kings team quietly building momentum. The Sacramento Kings extended their winning streak to 4 games, defeating the Washington Wizards 128-115, powered by the return of Domantas Sabonis and a vintage scoring performance from Russell Westbrook. Sabonis made his first appearance in nearly 2 months, returning after missing 27 games with a partially torn meniscus in his left knee. The 3-time All-Star came off the bench, checking in with just over 5 minutes left in the first quarter, and immediately gave Sacramento a lift. In just over 21 minutes, Sabonis finished with 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. His only miss came from beyond the arc, but his presence was felt far beyond the stat sheet, especially with his passing and interior positioning. The Kings showed no signs of easing him back cautiously on the offensive end, allowing Sabonis to play within the flow of the game while anchoring stretches of the second unit. Sacramento also welcomed back Dennis Schroder, who returned after serving a 3-game suspension stemming from an on-court confrontation with Luka Doncic earlier this month. Schroder added 15 points and 5 assists, providing steady guard play and pace control. But the night belonged to Russell Westbrook. Westbrook poured in a game-high 26 points, shooting 9 of 14 from the floor and knocking down an impressive 6 of 9 three-pointers. He also added 6 assists, repeatedly punishing Washington's defense with confident perimeter shooting and aggressive downhill drives. Sacramento's scoring depth was on full display. DeMar DeRozan contributed 17 points, while Zach LaVine and Precious Achiuwa each finished with 16, helping the Kings maintain offensive pressure throughout the night. The Kings set the tone early. Sacramento exploded for 41 points in the first quarter, overwhelming the Wizards with tempo and ball movement. Washington responded with a strong second quarter of its own, scoring 39 points, trimming the deficit and keeping the game competitive heading into halftime. At the break, Sacramento held a 67-61 lead. The decisive stretch came after halftime. The Kings tightened up defensively in the third quarter, outscoring Washington 34-23, pushing the lead into double digits and forcing the Wizards to play catch-up the rest of the way. Washington fought, but depth and injuries proved costly. Rookie Alex Sarr led the Wizards with 19 points, while Trey Johnson added 18. Still, the Wizards dropped to 10-40, suffering their 5th straight loss. Washington remains short-handed, with newly acquired Trae Young sidelined due to knee and quadriceps injuries. Young, who arrived in a trade with Atlanta that sent C.J. McCollum and Corey Kispert to the Hawks, is expected to be reevaluated in mid-February. For Sacramento, the win continued a positive stretch at home. The Kings have now won the first 3 games of a 7-game homestand, improving to 12-40 on the season. The run began with a win over Houston, followed by victories against the Lakers, New York, and now Washington. More importantly, the return of Sabonis adds a stabilizing presence, as Sacramento looks to build consistency heading into the second half of the season. Friday night showed that even in limited minutes, his impact, combined with Westbrook's energy and balanced scoring, gives the Kings a formula they can build on. For more NBA recaps, injury updates, and nightly game breakdowns, like this video, subscribe to America Today, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.